Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening. I wanted to get on today because I am ready to go to war with our healthcare system because it is impossible for me to get the most basic things that I need. And I am honestly so past the point of being fed up with it. I have a medical condition that affects my body and brain function at a super minute level, like in a massive, like a microscopic level. I have PKU or phenylketonuria, and I cannot metabolize the amino acid called phenylalanine, which is in pretty much every single form of protein that's not lab made. And without the medications that I require to take multiple times a day, my brain does not function properly, and my body does not function properly, and I essentially become mentally ill with severe anxiety, depression, ADHD-like symptoms. And I deal with these symptoms on a spectrum every day regardless of my health, but without medication, I can't function optimally. It's impossible. So I've recently applied for disability or student service disability services at my community college, which is great that they offer that. But I need a doctor's note, and I need to get on to, I need to cite every condition that I have, or have a doctor cite every condition that I have that affects my learning in order to get any help. So I have called, I think, 5 or 6 different areas of the doctor's office that I go to, and they're higher up. Everything in the last, I would say, hour. And I've been on hold every single time. And if I get through to somebody, they can't help me. And they transfer me to somebody else who I either don't get a hold of or also cannot help me. So I am beyond frustrated. The system has me chasing my tail and completely without help. I mean, my insurance won't cover my medications unless I lie about my weight or other things, which is, technically real shady or illegal. But I literally got my medication reduced by my insurance company because they said it wasn't necessary. That is sick. That is messed up. In order for me to function on a normal baseline level, I need that medication. So, and for anybody wondering, it's formula and Kuvan that was reduced. And Kuvan is over $15,000 a month, which I cannot pay, never have. And fortunately, insurance does exist, but I tell people like, oh my gosh, I'm having so much trouble with insurance. They're like, oh, what do you have? And then I tell them I basically have what somebody would call lower income insurance and from the state. And they're always like, oh gosh, state insurance is great. You should be doing so good. And it's like, okay, if this is what doing really well looks like, this isn't okay. And I know that I have a lot more privilege than a lot of people with my conditions. I have a lot of things that I am able to do to help myself be my best, and I still can't do it. I still can't get all the things I need. And when I say need, I don't mean like, oh gosh, it would be really great if I could have these things. It's like, no, my brain literally turns to like mush if I don't use these things. Like I can't think straight, I can't concentrate. I have severe racing thoughts and anxiety, and I can't think through any basic problems. So it's extremely overwhelming and completely removes my ability to function as I need to just be a 25-year-old with a job and going to school and having personal relationships. I can't do those things without this medication, and those are basic human functions. So I am just beyond angry and beyond frustrated with our healthcare system, and I have been for a long time, but honestly, I'm ready to start advocating. I'm ready to start petitioning and calling the people who can do something about it and harassing them every single day, because I am faced with this problem every single day, and pencil pushers get to make the laws about it. People who have no idea what kind of disorder I have. PKU is extremely rare. It affects only 15,000 people roughly in the United States and Canada. So like all of North America almost. Anyway, irrelevant. Relevant. It's not common, but there are so many what are considered rare or even marginalized disabilities that are genetic. Like I was born with this. There's nothing I have done with my lifestyle that has given me this. And these are the same idiots who are saying like, oh, well, I shouldn't have to pay for insulin because people should just stop being so unhealthy. Like that's how naive our lawmakers are. They don't have any idea. And diabetes is extremely severe and requires exceptionally rigid treatment. And it's also very common. It's not rare. It is more genetic than environmental, and that is type 1 and type 2. It is more genetic than environmental. And in fact, type 1 we've known for a long time is just genetic for the most part. I'm not an expert, so I won't go too far into that. But the point is, insulin is impossible to get. It's disgusting because it's monopolized. It's become this scheme of making money off of people's illnesses that they have no control over. Like people literally die because of this. For example, my PKU, if I were unable to get my medication, which has happened before, I have gone a couple months without being able to get my medication because my insurance was so backed up and so unable to help me and unwilling to help me that I went 2 months without my medication, which isn't a lot compared to what other people go through, but it was horrible. I literally took to the internet and was having strangers send me prescription medications because I couldn't get my health insurance to give me these medications that I have been taking every day for years. It's disgusting. And if I were to get pregnant unexpectedly, or maybe on purpose, my baby could literally die, like would likely die if not being born with massive functional or developmental issues like brain damage or physical development issues that would either cause them to not survive or to have a substantially reduced functional ability or quality of life. And they're telling me, oh, well, that's not medically necessary because basically they don't know enough about my condition that they can just dismiss it. That is horrible. If I wanted to start a family and my insurance wouldn't cover my medication, which a lot of times it won't, I've literally had to lie to get my medication. That's messed up. So anyway, I'm here. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to talk about it. I'm ready to start banging on doors and ringing phones because I am sick of this. I'm sick to my stomach because, like I said, I have a lot more going for me than other people have at their disposal. I have people who support me. I have financial backing from people who support me when I need it. And also I have a massive community of people, well, massive but small and isolated, of the 15,000 people with PKU in the United States that I can go message online and say, hey, do you have any extra medication that I could borrow? People are literally taking to the streets to get medication that they desperately need because their insurance providers won't help them. That is disgusting, and I am pissed. I'm sorry. Like, if you guys actually know me personally, you know I'm not someone who gets angry about things easily. I'm not. I'm told multiple times in my life, just in my day-to-day life, by clients, by friends, by family, that I am very patient. I am very patient and understanding, but I don't understand this. There is no explanation. There is no reason for this, and I am done playing this game. I am done chasing my tail, calling this place and that number and that helpline, only to be told that nobody can help me. I'm done. I'm so tired of this, and I can't be done. I can't stop. I need these things. So I have to keep doing this. I have to keep calling and chasing my tail to get help, just to get something as simple as a doctor's note with my diagnosis on it. That's insane. That is sick. And the people at the top are the ones making money and profiting off of keeping me chasing my tail, paying unnecessary, unreasonable fees for medication that I actually need. And that's not even to go into people who do have, medical conditions that were affected by their environment. People assume those are just a choice. Like, so many diseases that people deal with every single day, other people, especially health insurance companies, want to say that it's due to lifestyle. Genetics factor into so much more than we consider. It's genetics. It's not, oh, well, you eat McDonald's, so we don't want to help you because you're not helping yourself. Or, oh, you smoked once. Or, oh, you smoke currently. I don't want to help you. Or you vape, you drink. They'll find any excuse they can to say, well, you're sick because of yourself, so we can charge you whatever we want. Or we can just refuse to help you. That's not quality of life in one of the wealthiest nations in the world. One of the wealthiest countries in the world, and we can't take care of our people. That's not right. That's disgusting, and I am sick of it. So anyway, if you have any information that I could use to get in touch with people who are making these laws, or people who can help, or even advocacy groups, please send them to me. Like I said, I'm ready to start banging on doors and ringing people's phones and just doing everything I possibly can. Because if I have to do this every single day for the rest of my life, I will. Because I already do. I already have to have PKU every day for the rest of my life. I have general anxiety disorder, and I have general depression, which is also something I deal with every single day and is affected by my PKU and how well I'm able to treat it on a day-to-day basis. So if you have anything you would like to send my way in way of, here's something I can do to help, like me, something I can do, please send it my way. Any way I can advocate, any way that I can get involved and start trying to make a difference, because I am sick of sitting here and chasing my tail. I hope you are all well. I hope you are staying healthy, staying safe, and taking care of yourselves. And I will look forward to hopefully seeing my inbox and comments filled with resources that I can use. Or if you just want to get in touch and help me look for resources that you can get involved with, I'm down. I just want to talk about it, and I want to start doing something. So thank you. If you actually listened to this whole long 12-minute video, I appreciate you very much. Remember that health is not something we should have to pay for. Not something that I should have to pay 20 grand a month to have. That's disgusting. Anyway, take care. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.